Sister. She's passionate. She's a passionate worshiper. She serves in the worship team again, FWC Abuja. She also serves as the Assistant District Coordinator of the Women of Excellence, AJA. Outside of church, she works as an administrator with Veridan Kids School and also owns a supermarket. Help me welcome with your clap to encourage her, Mrs. Judith Atakogene. Please make the clap louder. Hallelujah.
Our second Bible reading this morning is taken from the book of Matthew, chapter 27, verse 1 to 10 and 15 to 26. Matthew chapter 27, verse 1 to 10 and 15 to 26. I read. When the morning was come, all the chief priests and elders of the people took counsel against Jesus to put him to death. And when they had bound him, they led him away and delivered him to Pontius Pilate, the governor. Then Judas, which had betrayed him, when he saw that he was condemned, repented himself and brought again the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders. 4. Saying, I have seen in that I have betrayed the innocent blood. And they said, what is that to us? See thou to that. And he cast down the pieces of silver in the temple and departed and went and hanged himself. And the chief priest took the silver pieces and said, it is not lawful to put them into the sanctuary, because it is the price of the blood. And they took counsel and brought with them the potter's field to bury strangers in. 8. Wherefore that field was called the field of blood unto this day. Then was fulfilled that which was spoken by Jeremiah the prophet, saying, and they took the 30 pieces of silver, the price of him that was valued, whom they of the children of Israel did value, and gave them for the potter's field, as the Lord appointed me. 15. Now at that feast, the governor was wont to release unto the people a prisoner whom they would. And they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, when will ye that I release unto you Barabbas or Jesus, which is called Christ? For he knew that for envy they had delivered him. When he was set down in the judgment seat, his wife sent unto him, saying, have thou nothing to do with thou just man? For I have suffered many things this day in the dream because of him. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should hang Barnabas and destroy Jesus. The governor answered and said unto them, wherefore of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate said unto them, what shall I do then with Jesus, which is called Christ? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified. And the governor said, Why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hand before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. 25. Then answered all the people and said, His blood be on us and on our children. 26. Then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified. This is the word of the Lord.